Hi everyone, this is AlphaAli. Welcome back to the channel. Hope everyone's doing okay. So today I'm doing another VOD review. This is for Maka, and this is actually a brand new person that we're going to be VOD reviewing today. I've never actually VOD reviewed a Maka VOD before. I just wanted to read off kind of like what they put to me before we obviously start off the VOD. So they put last time I played ranks was back in Overwatch 1 season 21. So this is like ages ago at this point. It feels like ancient. I finished the season at 3852 SR, which if people obviously don't know, this is obviously the old ranking system. This equates now to like high masters, nearly GM kind of thing, if we're like kind of comparing both ranking systems like straight one-on-one basically. Since then I stopped playing completely, and I obviously recently picked up the game and have switched to PC. It's been 2 months since I started playing again. I feel like I've lost so much. I've lost much, if not at all, of my decision making. I can't read, hold on. It's been 2 months since I started playing again, and I feel like I've lost much, if not all, my decisions making skill and game sense. I placed Plat 2, the lowest I've ever been, after going 5-1, and I think I deserve the rank. Maybe I'm a bit too high up. And they also put as well, I also want to add that this game was a loss. I played Mercy for the entirety of it and had the enemy pharmacy duo type Mercy div every single time I died. I hadn't been told that in a while. It made me chuckle. Sorry if my English is bad, I'm still learning. Well, first of all, Maka, can I just say your English is really, really great. Don't worry, it is me that cannot read for the stuttering and stuff like that. But Maka, honestly, your English is really, really good. So first of all, like, you know, props to you for that. Second thing is, obviously, we're going to look at kind of like a Mercy that hasn't really played since Overwatch 1. Obviously, Overwatch 1 Mercy was completely, like, at least movement-wise and stuff like that, was completely different to kind of like how you play in Overwatch 2. So I'm really intrigued to see how, if you still try and play Mercy at that kind of what's it called, at that kind of Overwatch 1 state. So I'm going to look into that, but once again, you guys could get your own VOD reviews. They for 5,000 channel points. I do them on Twitch on Mondays, but also stream on Wednesdays, Fridays, and Saturdays too. They are completely for free, and all there are is just obviously the 5k channel points, which you get by simply just watching the streams. You can come and say hello to my lovely community as well if you want to, or you can come and lurk as well. It is completely whatever you feel, you know, most comfortable with. So yeah, so I'll just obviously just head into Maka's VOD. Obviously, I have a nice little thing as well of review people's skins as well before we start, and it's Witch, and I really like Witch. Witch is one of my favorite Mercy skins, so it's up there. It's a good skin, I will say. Okay, first thing as well that I'm just going to say to you before we start is I would have preferred if we sped out of spawn here, just so we can get our team in a tiny bit quicker, alright? But I love your positioning right now. My only thing is right now we're playing very open in this chokehold. Like, can you see how like we're playing very open and we're open ourselves to where the team could be? Okay, I would rather you made a rotation here. You can rotate up to these like boxes like here. It completely cuts the entirety of the LOS of all these guys. And also it means that you can, you could just like play up here like really, really nicely. And the other people that can get to you, obviously, if they start like flanking you from behind, basically. So definitely like play up on here a little bit more. We'll keep going. I love how you're using your cover though, and obviously, you know, like trying to not peek it as much as you can. Nice heals obviously onto Reaper. Leave this healing for your Moira. You can see how obviously your Moira's trying to heal your Ryan right now. Let your Moira do that. And I would rather you focus on damage boosting here. Either damage boost your Reaper or damage boost your Ryan here. Just try and get in that little bit of extra damage, alright? Also try to damage boost that Fire Strike if you can. Be sure when Ryan's a little bit higher up HP, we should be, you know, like trying to damage boost our cast a little bit more. Nice. No, we can't res that. I was just about to say we could maybe res, but no, we're not going to res it. Nice positioning though, I will say again. Obviously, more ends up going in and dying, which is completely fine. Nice of us trying to help our Ryan. I'd rotate out now. The reason is because right now, you know you're not going to win this team fight right now, because obviously they've you guys have lost 2 people. So I'd be looked kind of like backing out here, so you can kind of like just do a nice little flick G8 up onto this high ground here, and then you could play like back here basically, just to avoid yourself obviously being focused by these guys. So start backing out here a little bit more. Nice damage boost obviously onto the cast. Nice that we're trying to obviously use the cast to get out. Nice. And obviously we do end up getting focused by Ram, which isn't, I don't think, your fault, to be fair. I feel as though we could have definitely, once again, we could have used our movement a tiny bit more. Remember, these, these little barrier things like happen here, so you could just back out here instead of like trying to back yourself out main, because it means that people Some people can't contest you from here because obviously they'd have to like to try and walk up boxes and stuff like that to get to you. It'll take a little bit longer. So I think definitely we should have tried to back off into this room a little bit more instead. Alright, but we'll keep going. Nice damage boost obviously onto the Moira as she's coming in, really, really nice. Nice call that you're all ready. I would definitely start heading in a little bit sooner here though. Remember that obviously your Reaper's still alive and you really want to try and get in to come and help him. Nice. A way to try and damage boost that punches timing more. Obviously you get 2 pickoffs. Obviously Bar ultimate comes off, which is completely fine. So that's alright to be fair. Overall, I'm not really seeing too many issues right now, Macro, just apart from like little damage boostable issues, okay? I want you to try and damage boost. I want you to look at your team basically and think how can I get the most damage boost out of this team, okay? And I want you to try your best to try and damage boost every single little thing, alright? But we'll keep going. Your Valk is a little bit too early here. I would rather you popped it like now, okay? The reason is because you have very close range people. For example, you have Reaper. Obviously, Doom's doing his own little thing, right? You have Reaper, you have Cass, and you have Lucio. All people that work best at the close to mid range. I would rather you popped your Valk right now. You know when like your Doomfist goes in and your Reaper goes in a little bit more, just so you can get that little bit extra with your Valk, okay? Nice. Okay, we end up kind of losing our beam onto our Reaper. Remember, we can head up onto this high ground here and like hold here because I know you're like trying to like get to this little window and you kind of like decided otherwise. Best place for you, especially when you have your Valk, just go up to here because you can see like basically the entirety of the point you're playing upwards. So we could definitely like try to keep our Reaper up a little bit more. But let's see what happens. Nice, obviously heals onto Reaper, sorry, our Doom. Obviously, we are running Mercy Lucio now, which is a little bit harder for us. But just same thing, as we're still doing stuff, try just to damage boost some more. I love how also just you and your Mercy are just, what's it called, just vibing up on these high grounds. It's really, really great. This is so cute. Whenever this happens in matches, it always makes me giggle. Like, you just got the 2 little Mercies just vibing together on like the same little high ground. This would not happen in GM, by the way. Like, people, they will be pissed at each other and they will be like mad at each other. But I love how like in the lower ranks they kind of like just vibe with each other. It's so cute, man. I've lost my train of thought now because I just thought it was really, really cute. So we talked about the Reaper. This res, okay, well, looks like we're getting into a bad res. Looking at your actions. So yeah. Can you see, you know when like the Doomfist slams like that? Try just to flick the damage boost on, because that difference between having the damage boost on and not having the damage boost can be the difference between a kill or not, okay? So just flick it on and then you can obviously heal up afterwards if you need to, okay? I would just make that a sling up to this, what's it called? You can make this rotation a little bit faster by just simply just quickly just doing a rotation with like a slingshot up here basically. You could just sling up to here rather than like trying to like use the orbs to try and get up. So we could definitely just do that. Anyways, so obviously we try to help Doom. Nice how you tried to damage boost that slam though. I do like it. Obviously he can't. Oh, okay. Nice. Okay, I like. Ooh. I like the res. Let me quickly go back and I'll explain why. By the way, as well, I feel as though a lot of our Overwatch it's this, right? This feels very Overwatch 1 to me. You know how like so basically in Overwatch 1 obviously Mercy couldn't do like the big slingshots and stuff like that you can do like nowadays. So a lot of the time in order to stall stuff out you do like these like vertical super jumps and stuff because you would be able to do super jumps with what like a bug in the game basically. So this feels very Overwatch 1, where you're just doing like this little vertical super jump, okay? At this point, you want to try and get out as quick as possible. So if you can, just honestly, just do a straight GA to your cast right now. That's all you need to do. Or you can even use like the cast or something to flick yourself up onto the high ground and stuff like that. But right now, this feels very Overwatch 1. You just super jumping in one place, okay? See, nice, we do end up going up to the cast. Right, this is why I like this res, okay? Right now, this Ramattra is really focused on these guys that are main, right? And also this Mercy, obviously we've witnessed already that this Mercy is very friendly. And we like friendly Mercies, okay? So this will basically mean that you could just get this res off. This is a very, very nice res from you. I love it. I love this res. My only issue with the res is we don't obviously realize kind of at the time how we can get ourselves out, basically. I think what we could have definitely done is maybe ping the res to let people know. And then as we're doing this res, try to make sure that we're GAing straight out to this Reaper. Don't worry if we're GAing through this like little vortex thing, because all it's going to do is just going to pull your GA to the ground. But then once you get out, it'll be fine, okay? So I think I like the res. We should have just definitely got out a little bit sooner to our Reaper, okay? Unfortunate, and then this point I feel like we just need to die. Yeah, nice. We do end up actually getting out, which is nice. Just keep your Glock out on the just in case. Come on. Nice. Obviously, trying to crouch and strafe walk to, you know, try and like get out, basically. It's just unfortunate that we do end up obviously sadly getting taken out there. I would have, like myself, I would have just gone in and tried, you know, just to die, basically, to get myself a quick reset. But yeah, unfortunately, we are playing Mercy Lucio, which is not going to be the greatest for your tank, I'm not going to lie. But like, I would definitely push it up more here though. I feel as though we're playing too passive right now. Like, we could definitely push ourselves up some more. Nice, I love this jiggle peeking right now. Obviously we're beaten, so let's go in aggressive. Ooh, okay, this is a bit of a reaction thing, okay? Because we cannot, obviously, so the Pharah is like up here, right? And we don't end up hearing her, okay? As soon as you hear this Pharah, I want you to GA, and you could just GA up onto these like nice little high grounds and stuff. Because then obviously, yes, you would be out of LOS for like these guys like for a second, but we can still help people main. We can obviously use this as our cover and stuff like that. This, I feel as though it's just a little bit of a reaction time thing. We're like, oh my gosh, and we just end up like panicking a tiny bit, okay? I would have definitely moved around basically. I was maybe to switch to Honor to deal best with the Pharah and heals. Would that be best? Yes and no. The reasoning is because I feel as though your team will probably need the Mercy on your cast in order to deal with the Pharah. I feel as though Lucio was not the pick. But obviously, you know, you can't control other people pick. I feel as though this is still definitely doable with Mercy Lucio. Like, Mercy Lucio isn't massively terrible as long as you as Mercy know how to deal with that, okay? Because the way that you play Mercy Lucio is very, very different to how you'd play any others. Like, you know, for example, how you would play a Honor Mercy and stuff like that. Because obviously you have to get involved a lot more, basically, which is what, like, kind of like your issue right now, where it's like, I feel as though we're being too passive at these kind of like start bits. I would have definitely like been a little bit more aggressive. You know, like when this Pharah starts getting in, just be aggressive, go in and stuff like that. I'm just like, trust your movement. Right, but we'll keep going. So Lucio's getting picked off, you can't really help with that. Help clear, heal your castle a little bit more. G out to him, you just G out to him. Valve is okay. Let's get saved with the Valve, try to damage boost some more. Damage boost again. The issue as well is we're using, because I know that you want to try and keep these people up, do not get me wrong, because, you know, it's very like, you know, like, it's very important, you know, to try and keep these guys up. But if we can, as we're doing so, try to make sure that we're still getting on those little, like, tiny bits of damage boost. Like, whether it be we damage boosting when the Doom slams, or whether it's, like, you know, we're damage boosting our Reaper and stuff like that. Because right now, it feels like we've spent the entire time kind of, like, just spending this entire team fight like Valken, which I to heal, because obviously I get, because, you know, like, people are critical and stuff like that, but at the same time, like, you can still find these like little tiny bits to be able to go and damage boost. All it takes is just a second just to flick it on, okay? Keep going. Don't fight the Pharah here. Ooh, yeah, you don't need to fight the Pharah here. You can just use your movement to try and get out, basically. But it's fine. Obviously, we do end up losing it again, which is okay. And we'll just go again, basically. Oh, plus the little head shake is so cute. Okay, so we'll keep going. Oh, so we're playing with Cass still. We have a Jungle Queen now and a Lari as well. So it means we still have a little bit more healing. Obviously, we will still need to heal our tank a little bit more because the Lari Mercy isn't amazing healing either. Nice J forward. Okay. we could GA ourselves and then just cancel on this like little block bit here, just to make sure that we're still pushed up with this cast, because this cast will really want to try and get pick off this farm like really quickly. So use that as a GA forward. Remember, you have May as well, so May can, for example, wall off these like chokeholds and stuff. I would push up forward here with your cast, because I feel as though once again this is you being a tiny bit like too passive. We end up doing it now, which is really great, but I feel as though it's a tad bit late. Ooh. Make sure obviously we're going across the chokehold with like GA. Nice res, obviously wait until it's safe. Lorians are getting taken out, but to be honest, that's not even your fault, because it's a headshot by, you know, a fun character. You can make this a GA on points to then rotate to your cast, because right now, once again, this rotation that you're going to make is going to be too slow and too safe, okay? So I want you to risk it a tiny bit more. This is still a safe like rotation, do not get me wrong, but also it's still, what's it called? It's still aggressive enough to be back with your cast, basically. So I want you to do that rotation forward like this rather than you going all the way back. I like how you do use, you know, your mate to slingshot. We end up actually going against it, which is completely fine. Nice. Good rotation here. Nice heals. Let's get, as soon as you can, try to obviously be going forward to the next person. Nice. And then I would just start to reposition again for the next team fight. Nice. Nice. I don't think you need Valk here. Nice. Ooh. Okay. Literally, as I was saying to you, like, oh, you don't need this res, right? So you don't need this Valk, okay? Look at the kill feed as you're doing this, okay? So I know, obviously, you start end up panicking because of the Alarial. I would have instead, as we're coming out for the Alarial, like, play over here, basically, so then we can use our natural cover to block the Alarial. Then we could just obviously vibe here. Love how you kept the cast up during his ultimate. The only thing is I would flick on that damage boost when you know he's going to pop it. Now, I feel as it all kind of turns south when the Farah barrage comes up, but remember, right? You've already killed 2 people before this Farah barrage, and then someone kills the Farah, okay? This means that you are 4 and 2, right? You do not need to Valk in a 4 and 2. Okay, this is not a Valk. You can get this res off really nicely, okay? Because obviously Mercy's not going to attack you, because Mercy's going to go and res her Farah, and we know Hanzo's main over here, okay? So we can get this res off super nicely without our Valk right now. So I would rather you GA just in here and just resed as you are, and then if you need to pop the Valk, if they start contesting again, then you could pop your Valk. But I feel as though you pop this Valk for the res, and we don't actually need it. All right. Oh, get a Piss Slinger, which is fun. See, Remotrol gets melted down. Love the use of damage boost there. Nice. Wait until the end of Valk to heal up your Jungle Queen a tiny bit there, because you'll get extra ult charge from it. Obviously, you'll know that from Overwatch 1. And yeah, so it's 1-1, so obviously we're heading to the next checkpoint.
My ultimate is charging.
I love how you're still checking all these angles and stuff on the just in case. Nice. Nice rotation. Obviously, just as you're doing this, try to just keep an eye on your Jungle Queen, because you might need to just do a quick like backwards J in and out just to make sure that she's okay. Because yes, you do have this BAP that can heal her and stuff like that. But right now, obviously, you know, we do get zoned off by the dragons and stuff like that. That is completely fine. But just, you know, make sure that as we're, you know, helping these guys, we're making just a quick flick over just to check our Jungle Queen. Okay? Nice how we, you know, we do end up going for the damage boost, which is a lot better. Nice. Go for the press. Go for the press. Nice, lovely. Lovely res as well through the cover and everything as well. I would definitely gone for it a little bit quicker though. You know, when like the maid pushes forward with the blizzard, because she says, oh, I'm ready to start a blizzard, so you know that she's going to use it. So I would push forward definitely a little bit faster there just to go and get it off. Nice damage from the Jungle Queen. When she axes, push that damage boost again. I love how you tried to damage boost her up until you start getting critical. That is the correct thing to do there. Really, really nice. And obviously you start topping her up a little bit. Just, you know, when she starts pulling out the axe, flick on the damage boost again. Just to try and, you know, get her off a little bit quicker, alright? People end up getting picked off at the same time. I will look to maybe try and get back to our cast right now. Because remember, our Junk Queen has a lot of HP. Junk Queen has like 400 HP plus like her shout and everything. She's going to be fine for a second while we make this rotation. I would rather you left your Junk Queen now once you've got this kill and go to your cast. Because then it means you can try and keep your cast up a little bit more and you can start maybe picking off this pharmacy a tiny bit more. Alright? Because what you're doing is you end up kind of like just leaving. Remember, as well, you don't have res. So you end up kind of like just leaving him. And then he ends up dying. See, nice. Remember, there's a health pack here. I feel there's a bit of map knowledge, and I think this is purely because obviously it's a very, very newer map compared to the others, right? Remember, there's a health pack here that you can sling yourself to. There's also like some really, really great like cover, like these like rocks and stuff that you can like sling yourself behind and stuff like that. There's some really, really nice cover on this map that you could definitely just be utilizing a tiny bit more, rather than you just like be trying to go on and off the point. Okay, remember, you don't have points contest right now. If you were trying to still contest the point and you still had the point percentage, I would definitely say, yeah, maybe like play on the point more and stall it out a little bit more. Because they've already capped it and you guys are not making a good effort to be able to, you know, like contest it some more, I would definitely like just be kind of like flinging myself like quite, not so much like really far away, but definitely at max beam range. Like fling yourself out to these pillars, fling yourself out up like around here and stuff like that, you know? Like there's another health pack over here and stuff like that, okay? I'm not used to this map, so I'm still learning the health pack spots. Yes, which, you know, I feel as though is what kind of like a lot of people are still doing right now, especially with Flashpoint, where you get, you know, you can get a minimum of 3 out of 5 of the points as well. So there's sometimes where you just don't play a certain point and stuff like that. So definitely, like, if you can, while you're playing, just try to memorize where these health packs are, okay? You can flick yourself over to here, and you can flick yourself over to here. It'll make you, like, a lot more survivable in this kind of, like, stall. Well, not so much, it's not even a stall, like, obviously you're still trying to contest. And obviously I feel as though this is the reason why we do end up getting picked off. But we'll keep going. Which it's turned to, like, a bit of a mess right now with just people, like, staggering themselves, like, massively. You do end up capping it, though, which is really, really great.
My ultimate is charging. It's the witching hour.
I love that voice line as well, can I just say. I've been spamming it so often because it's just such a cute voice line. Love how you're telling people to group up. What you can do here, by the way, is, what's it called? You can GA yourself, where you can walk around this way. It's a lot quicker for you to walk around this way than walk the way you're going, by the way. Just as a little, like, reference for next time. Nice. Nice heal, obviously, onto cast and everything. I love where your position right now. Just once again, just keep, obviously, an eye out on the point. Nice damage use on the Junk Queen. Oh, lovely. My only thing is keep pushed in with her, okay? There is no reason for you to quickly flick back right now. I would just stay pushed up. Stay pushed up with this Junk Queen. Fling yourself out to, like, over to here, you know, like with the cover and stuff like that. Really commit in because, you know, whenever Junk Queen uses her ultimate, she's going to commit in. I love the damage boost on it. Really, really great, okay? But I want you to keep committing in with her because none of these guys now have LOS of, obviously, these guys, so they're not going to be able to go in and focus. So you could, well, I would definitely just keep on going in with the Junk Queen right now, alright? Obviously, she doesn't get picked off, which I feel as though it's just purely because you didn't end up committing in with her. And then at this point, you just need to die. Nah, so you just got the Glock out, just, you know, just to quickly reset. Really, really nice. I'm just going to skip it forward slightly, just to the next team fight. Oh, is it getting picked off? Contesting, because obviously, you know, you don't really want to lose the point. When we're contesting, right, I love how, like, you're J'ing on and off, you know, to try and contest it. But try, if you can, to be flying yourselves up and about, like, up above here as well while you're doing so. Just to make sure that, like, you're not kind of, like, GA, oh, let me just, you know, still hover about, okay? Because you're still in LOS right now, okay? The other time you want to be in LOS of these guys is if you're actually contesting the point, okay? So definitely, while you're contesting with this Valk, try to kind of, like, come up here when, like, or, like, use your cover and stuff like that when you're not contesting it, and then come back in and just GA on and then reuse your cover and stuff, just to kind of make you last that tiny bit longer than what you are doing. I like the contest, though, I will say. And unfortunately, you do end up getting picked off, which is unfortunate. And we're going to go to the next point. So I'll just quickly skip it forward because this map is, like, absolutely massive. So there's a lot of, like, movement times and stuff. Nice damage boost. Obviously, nice heals onto the Mei. Cass sorry, Bap is getting picked off. This is your job now to be trying to maybe go and help the Junk Queen, even if it's just a GA backwards to your team right now, because obviously we've lost the Bap, so we need to be trying to make sure that she stays up. We don't res. Yeah, nice. I love how you don't go and res there. Obviously, our casters are getting picked off as we do so. And yeah, it's just another kind of like team fight loss, unfortunately. Don't res here. Nice. Honestly, I would just die here because right now you're staggering. Like, whenever you guys like basically lose a team fight, you want to try and get yourselves like killed as quickly as possible, just so we can like quickly reset it. All right. Let's get forward again. Oh, okay, never mind. We've missed something. Let me go back. So let's go. At this point, I'd be pushing him to go with your BAP again, because obviously he's going to be the one that's going to be like taking the aggression right now. Obviously, May's to get bowling off. Nice how we don't go for that res, because we know Farah's going to be focusing. Obviously, she just comes behind us. I feel as if this Farah's kind of like just rolling over your lobby right now, which I don't think is the most fun thing in the world. It would definitely be better if your team had like a diva or something with it as well. But yeah, it's just unfortunate. We'll keep going though. At this point, you kind of like need to regroup. So I like how you're like, you're waiting for people right now. You don't need to be crouched walking around here though, because like people are going to be able to hear like they're basically going to be on their point, right? So there's no need for you to crouch right now. You could just walk forward basically. Nice pick onto the Farah though from your cast. Just walk forward with it. Nice. I like this spell. I don't really mind this spell. Obviously, BAP isn't falling. Love how you just commit onto the res because you know May's not going to live it. Make sure we're damage boosting that like you did last time. This is Farah barrage, which you can't really do anything about. And then it feels like you guys just end up falling over at this point, which is unfortunate. Okay, so Maka, okay, I will say I don't think you actually belong in plat. I feel as though you're actually smart enough to be above there, and I can see it, and I can still see your game sense is still there basically. Definitely from from Overwatch 1. Okay, I think your main thing is where I feel as though we're still not fully used to the Overwatch 2 movement and how aggressive we need to be, right? Because with Overwatch 2, right, compare Overwatch 2 to Overwatch 1. Overwatch 2, obviously, with one less person, and it's just a lot more like a faster paced game in general, right? It means that we now need to be kind of like helping out a little bit more. You actually need to be, you actually need to be kind of going in and being some more aggressive, basically. So first thing I want you to work on is I want you to work on kind of going in to go and help your tank some more, and really going into, you know, like to be aggressive some more, basically, because I love how passive you're playing, and I love kind of like how you're playing that cover and stuff like that. But definitely we need to, we need to be going in more aggressively, basically. The slingshot's fun, but the cooldown changes I still need to get used to. Yeah, it is. All right, Maka, don't worry. Which obviously that's all going to come with time, definitely. Your second biggest thing though that I want you to improve upon is your damage boost usage, okay? Whenever you find a time that you can like quickly flick on the damage boost and stuff, I want you to be doing that more. I want you to be kind of like, whenever you see an ability or just like anything that you are able to damage boost, I want you to go in and damage boost it, okay? Because there's so many, like, especially on the second point, there were so many opportunities that we could have got in with just like little bits of damage boost and stuff like that. So I want you to really try and work on that. Last thing, Maka, is there's some parts of positioning, and I think this is purely just because of like map knowledge and stuff. I want you to try and find those like nice pieces of cover, and obviously like where you can sling to, like the health packs and stuff like that. That's kind of like my final thing for you, is just be with some of the newer maps, because I know you'll be really comfortable on the older maps because obviously you would have played them. With the newer maps, I want you to really kind of sit down and either get into like a Mercy parkour or just walk through it like by yourself, just like 15-20 minutes. Just get yourself really, really familiar with like how you can play the point, basically, because I feel as that would really, really help you out a lot. But yeah, if you have any more questions back, then please do let me know. Once again, thank you so much to everyone on YouTube as well as on Twitch that have been watching this. You guys can get your own VOD reviews, leave for 5,000 channel points. I do them on Twitch on Mondays, but also stream on Wednesdays, Fridays, and Saturdays too. But yeah, thank you so much for watching. Hope you all enjoyed, and I'll see you all later. Bye!